What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. We're going to focus in on the 5-year, $30 million, 6-year, $30 million deal Jason Garrison signed with Vancouver. He's from Vancouver, still lives there in the off season, so pretty much a homecoming for him. But let's put $1 million a year on the table, which if you want to play for a quality team, I guess that's the nature of the beast. But he'll definitely help that power play. He's got a big shot from the point at 16 goals and 17 assists last year with the Panthers. The big question is he a one-hit wonder or is he a bona fide stud on the back end? I think Vancouver believes he's a bona fide stud. He had 11 goals in the power play. Playing alongside a great passer like Brian Campbell will do that for you. But, I think with the great players Vancouver has in their power play, I think he'll be just fine. I look from to average, 15 to 18 goals a year for the next 3-4 years. What happened to the bet, I don't know. But 27 years old, kind of just entering his prime, and like I said, Vancouver believes the best is yet to come for Garrison, and I think he'll definitely help that power play in a number of ways. I think Florida can, the onus comes more on Dmitry Kulikov and Eric Branson to stop playing heavy minutes, and Philipp Kuba kind of plays that role too a little bit. But I think it is what it is. Former Minnesota Duluth product, played with Mason Raymond at Duluth. So there's that connection, and the fact that he left money on the table is pretty admirable. Usually get a guy that cashes in. He did cash in. Let's stop kidding ourselves. But took a little bit less to play for the hometown team that's a legitimate Stanley Cup contender every year. And I think he's still got some ways to improve his game. But at 27, I still don't think he's finished developing yet. I think he, like I said, Vancouver still doesn't believe he's peaked. And if they believe his best days are ahead of him, then it's a good sign. And it kind of Vancouver's, adding some pieces, and obviously losing a big piece in Luongo, but I think they'll be all right. And I think with Schneider between the pipes and Jason Garrison adding himself, even though they lost Rome and Salo to free agency, to an already deep blue line, they'll be a President's Trophy contender next year, and who knows what happens after that. That's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ, though. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.